Hey, how's it going, everybody? MrYourWilly here for another episode of Better Than Wolf. We have a lot to do today. And first off, my pickaxe is gone. That's because I did a ton of mining off camera. But I don't have a lot of ores to show for it. And the reason why is because I was getting ready to put all these axles and gearboxes and hence all the tons of wood here. So I was basically just mining around that level. I got, some iron and coal and stuff like that. But most of my stuff was just working with just cutting up the stone level and getting a path so I could put all of the stuff in. So let's go ahead and craft ourselves a pickaxe, a new one. And also I have like just tons of wood, so I'm just going to put the extra here. I have tons of sawdust because of all the wood that I was cutting up, which is not bad. The only thing you can make really with sawdust right now for primary use is potash, but there's other stuff that you can craft with it as well. But potash currently is the main kind of thing you can get with the sawdust. But I'll be showing you another thing you can do with sawdust later. Let's go ahead and take this, put that in there for now, and see if we can create more wickers for the wicker man. Where's the... oh yeah, I just looked at it too. Oops. So we have enough to make one wicker block. I want a few more though. So we'll just do that, and that for the starting of it. And also I need 2 of you. Be good to get 2 buttons. So last episode I showed you how to make nether coal. It's 1 nether or hellfire dust and 1 coal dust to make it. And I mentioned that I wasn't sure if putting 8 of each would create a concentrated hellfire first, because this requires just 8 hellfire dust to make. So if I put 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, you'll see it starts cooking up and it'll make hellfire dust. So I was worried, if I put both these in, it'll do that. Well, if you put in some coal dust and... why do I have less coal dust than I have? Huh, that's weird. But, oh yeah, I guess I have a little bit more grinding up. Anyways, hellfire dust as well. It'll actually, create nether coal before it makes the concentrated hellfire, which is awesome. So as you can see, it used it up, it made the nether coal, and it'll use up all the coal and only have 2 hellfire dust left, which isn't enough to create concentrated hellfire. So I'm just going to leave that in there, which is awesome because that means I don't have to worry about just shoving in stacks of that at a time and just having to do like 7 at a time, worried that it'll create something I don't want it to create. This has been grinding away for quite a while. I actually replaced the glass back here because some things were getting caught on the ledge. It wasn't happening all that often, but I almost lost about 27 hemp fibers, which wouldn't have been nice because I need a ton. Oh, there we go. So I'm just going to gather 2 from there, which isn't fun because I need the hemp fibers, like a lot of them. So I was very distraught to see almost half a stack hanging out on that balcony there. There we go, now it's matching. Because it was, well, a loss, and I'm glad I caught it. So first off, we need a ton of rope. So there's a ton of rope. And I'm going to go ahead and craft this as well into as much as I can. And then save the rest right there for now. And then first things we need to do is make the oh, come on, that's not cool. Is make some... oh, come on, stop like doing that. Like I'm right clicking, but sometimes it doesn't realize that. So let's put that there and then split this like so, and then create 4 more. There's a ton of gearboxes. I went ahead and counted out how many gearboxes I need. Got some leftover redstone, which is awesome. I can probably... I'll keep the remainder up here for now. and same with that. But I need a lot of gearboxes. Hopefully that I counted everything correctly. And I need a ton of axles. Now, before I actually create the axles, I want to do... let me think. Do I need to do this? Yes, I will. So I'm going to need that, and I think it's smooth stone, which is why I'm glad I had 3 left over. There we go, an anchor. I will need this and this prior to making these, and you'll see why in a bit. And I also have tons of cobblestone. So what I'm going to do is just use cobblestone for now, I guess. But I'm gonna need some of this nether coal that I've been making. It's awesome. A stack of coal will make 2 stacks of nether coal. So I'm just gonna cook up this cobblestone that I've been collecting. See, like tons of resources that I've been gathering from all that mining. I don't need it all here, so I'll just put it like that. So that's one thing. Let's see if I can get. Upside down pistons make great flooring, says Relic. And they do make alright flooring, but they don't make great flooring in the sense that they are very costly. A piston costs... Let's see if I can get... I guess I could use a sticky piston for the reference. A piston costs an iron and, you know, redstone and some cobblestone. But if you have it upside down, that's not upside down, whoops. Let me just break that. Rah. You have it upside down here, like so. It does make a really cool little pattern here because it has like this dark edge on the side, and it does look cool. This is a sticky piston, by the way, but let's just imagine it's a normal piston. And you know, that's actually has some really cool look to it, and it can make a nice floor pattern. But if you want a cheaper way to do it, this is what you do. Actually, before I do that, I think I already have what I want to crafted. Yes, I do. Furnaces. Furnaces have the exact same pattern as the bottom of a piston. So instead of making pistons, which cost you iron and redstone, just make a whole bunch of furnaces. And if you mine a lot, you're going to have tons of cobblestone. So making a ton of furnaces for flooring is really not that hard, and you can use it for secret storage too, so you can, like, you know, store things secretively in your house and nobody will know. So I suggest making it out of furnaces instead of upside down pistons. And also, upside down pistons is really hard because you have to be under the floor placing them. In furnaces you don't, you just look down and put it there. So make it out of furnaces, not upside down sticky pistons. I did toss the sticky, or not sticky pistons, but upside down pistons. I did toss it. Yes, good, good. All right. I have another letter in here I want to read. That's not it, but that's okay. I'm new to Better Than Wolves, and I wanted to know, why does it say you are too troubled to rest? There's no emotions in Minecraft. It's because the mod maker really made this mod for him and is letting people just use it in a way. So he designed this mod to really play in the way that he likes playing Minecraft, and he feels sleeping to just pass the night is too easy. You should be forced to fight the monsters and not escape, like avoid them as much as you can. And so because of that, he has this system set in preventing you from falling asleep, which in my opinion, I wish he added in the config files to turn on and off so that you could choose if you wanted to deal with that or not, just like he did with a lot of the hardcore modes. But it's the one thing that he refuses to add in the config file for whatever reason. Grinding up rope slow. I do have enough of that though. Alright, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and get going on the actual mining itself here. So, I wanted to first off update this. One person said, I like the buttons. Another person said, I liked these. And a third person said, I like them both. So I got no answer. I was like, Alright. Which one do I do? Oh, am I stuck? No, good. So I actually came up with a better idea. I'm going to do, hence why I got the buttons, and I actually need 2 more. So the stone that I'm cooking up, I will have to remember to grab. Actually, I'll grab that now while I'm thinking about it so I don't forget. And it's turning into night, so I'll make it daytime as well. I just ran out of my donuts. I'll have to get some more. Thankfully, that's why I was grinding up flour, because I was running low. And I'm not going to make donuts out of it. I think I'll make bread out of it, because you get a lot more per bite with bread than you do with donuts. So you just fill up your hunger bar faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them up top like that for now. See how that looks. And then do buttons for the posts here as like stone going through it. See how that looks. That doesn't look too bad. So we'll just leave it like that for now as an idea. Also, I went ahead and cleared out the whole area here. So you can see there's a tunnel going down. And this is what I was clearing out the whole time that I was working on figuring out how many axles I needed and all of that. And there we go. And it goes pretty much straight towards I didn't put enough lights in here. I just realized. So I'm probably going to have a few monsters spawning. Oh, I missed an iron. Silly thing for me to miss. But, let me light this up quickly. Oh, I missed a whole bunch of iron. I was pretty much just running through this whole area, so I'm not too surprised I missed it, but I should probably grab the iron, seeing as I am not mining much in the lower regions at the moment, so iron is really my best source for tools, but that will be fixed soon, hopefully. So anyways, I ran across this cavern here. So I had to build a platform going across. I also widened the platform too from the original one. It was just 1 wide, just enough for me to put the stuff in and run backwards. But because I'm going to be connecting these quite often to connect the main power line, this huge power section, to any other machines, I decided to widen it and also put signs like up there goes to the pottery wheel. So if we go up here, you'll see there's all the stuff for the continues on all the way to the pottery building. And if you keep going this way, and we might as well just go this way just to show you what I did on this side. Here goes to the windmill or the water wheel, hence the sign. And so whenever there's an intersection in these tunnels, because these tunnels are going to be quite extensive, I'm going to be connecting a lot of buildings and a lot of things throughout this episode or throughout the season to this power line because it's constant power. I put a trap door here right in the corner, so it doesn't even look all that bad. I really do need to get some books. Now that I have more cows, I'll like feed them wheat and stuff. But yeah, you can just go right through the trap door here, and it will bring you to the maintenance tunnel, basically. It's the easiest way to get to the maintenance tunnel is through there. None of the other buildings have access to the maintenance tunnel, but I can always just poke holes in the building and like get in there. But certain buildings I might have access to later on, especially when I start doing some of my secret underground work under some of these buildings, which you guys should probably be aware of what I'm going to be doing, but I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't already figured it out. Alright. Let's work on the mine. Huh. I forgot I had so much iron in here too. But anyways, I was going to get an axe. And I don't want to go back to the house. And I was like, oh, I have chests here. I wonder what's in these again. I'm like, oh yeah, I had iron in here. And wood and dirt and stuff. Sweet. So anyways, get some back. There we go. So now I have an axe, which is awesome. I needed that. And I also picked up some steaks from my fireplace there. I was cooking that from the cows I killed earlier. Now, here is kind of where I need to build, and I'm just going to put that. I can't do that. There, for now. I need to now start digging this straight down to Y level, probably 10. That's kind of like where I like to mine. And So I'm going to be digging, quite a distance down. And I need a way, back up because, well, it's nice to have a way back home. And so what I'm going to do, instead of just, digging all the way down, then having to build the pillar all the way up and, that kind of stuff, I'm going to put an anchor. Right. We could probably just put it like right there. And then if I can't reach that one yet. If I put some rope at the anchor here, I can, drop it down. And I guess I need to dig this out too. But okay, let's put this. Yeah, put that just there for now, and close the door so monsters don't like come splat. But you can actually put the rope anywhere on the line. It doesn't have to be at the anchor itself. So while I'm digging, as long as I can reach the rope here, I will just, drop some more rope down and that kind of a thing. And I'm actually going to, for the heck of it, maybe I should camera myself like this and speed build, or speed time it for you guys, just for the heck of it, So we'll see you in a bit. Alright, so I've made it quite far already. I'm going to eventually put torches on this side. I kind of did it on the very beginning, but I'm not going to do it all the way down because there's that huge wall up there that I could even climb up here and kind of show you a little bit. But there's this huge wall because I ran into a canyon, which I tried to make a cool angle of me building the wall down. So there's that wall for the canyon. And then I think at 20-ish something. Maybe I'm lower than that. Oh, I'm much lower. Okay, so I'm very close, I guess, to the very bottom here. I didn't realize I was that close. But over here is, I actually had peaceful on because archers were shooting me while I was trying to build that wall. It's just getting really annoying. So I turned on to peaceful. But this is kind of cool. Lava formation-y thing. A lot of lava in this area, which, is quite dangerous. Scary dangerous. Ah, zombie! Go away! Yeah, that's right. Eat lava. But, go away. Yeah, there was a mob spawner, as you could tell by the zombie that tried to eat me. Right here, and actually, apparently had an opening. Oh, I was hoping more mobs would spawn, but, that's alright. I'll take what I can. Mob spawners are actually quite, this is a dead end too, yes. Mob spawners are quite useful in Better Than Wolves, and I'll be showing that off at a later date. But this is, I think, the first mob spawner I actually ran into so far in the season, as far as I'm aware. So I'm going to put a waypoint. Ah, come on. Gotta just remember the right key shortcut. So a zombie spawner, and we'll make it like kind of like a greenish color, kind of like a zombie green color. Let's see, a little bit lower on the, let's see, increase the blue a bit maybe. No, too much blue. There we go, zombie colored. And let's turn that off for now. So what else we got? We got some buckets, some more iron, which is awesome because I needed to make another pickaxe. Some cocoa beans, which is sweet. Some redstone, some bread. Might eat that in a bit. Another bucket, more iron, some string, sweet. Gunpowder, which is awesome, by the way, because gunpowder is extremely hard to get. Extremely. Yes, extremely. Because you actually have to craft gunpowder. Using brimstone, coal dust, and gunpowder and all that. So it's hard to get gunpowder. But yeah, I'm going to numb on the bread in a bit. Actually, did I put? Yeah, I just put stone in there. So I'm going to put stone in here too. Actually, I don't need the zombie flesh. I need a stone. But yeah, I'll keep that on record so I can go back to it. And while I'm here, I'm actually going to collect this gold too, so I can use it. I don't need so much stone. I just have like tons of it, even though I just built like that huge wall and everything. I still have like tons of stone. But yeah, it's great that I found that. So I'm going to definitely keep that for remembering. I'm actually almost at the very bottom layer here. So I'm going to go ahead and reach the bottom. And then what I'm actually going to do here, I'll even show you. What the? Heard a hiss. That was weird. Anyways, this pickaxe is about to break too. So this is 13, 12, 11, 10. So this is the level that I want the elevator to stop, right? So I'm going to have it go one more down because the elevator platform will land here. So this will be the lowest level, is technically 9. But I am going to be actually stopping and walking off at level 10, which is very close to that that spawner and everything. So what I'm going to do is probably dig out that direction. No wait, there goes my pickaxe again. Let's just finish that up. So let's see, if I'm at 10, I might go that way. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to climb this huge ladder, which is going to take me forever, but I shall see you guys in a bit. Alright, we are back. I just cleared out. I took the thing off and collected the rope again. I also actually put some torches down the sides like I was going to. Let's read the letter. What happens if you break a piece of pottery while it's only half cooked? Once again, the question mark isn't meant to be there. It's YouTube's way of glitching out things. By Pig Catapult. Good question. Let's find out. First things first, let's put some of this stuff away and do this. Ooh, I actually had enough to make another one. Right on. Alright, let's put that there. And on the way, let's pick up the rest of the hemp and toss some of this stuff in. I just realized that I actually am a little short on hemp, so I'm going to probably have to grow a little bit more before I can get what I need. But we'll see. I'll just grow some more using bone meal to help speed it up maybe or something. We'll see. Alright, so if we go over here, I have some pottery that I was making earlier. It should be, oh, I know where I put it. Also, I made an update here, so I didn't want to cover it up to show you guys. So here's a switch that when I turn off, now you can kind of hear all the machines going, so the clicking from these things turning and the bellows going on and off. And I can turn it off with the switch just to kind of quiet the area down, and also slow down on lag, for instance, because down here, so I had just, the redstone going down here. This connects to the clock, so it'll stop the clock from going on and off. And just hitting the lever will reactivate the clock. So it's also a way of resetting the clock in case this thing was running and this game, shuts off, turns back on, and the clock doesn't set up. Because sometimes I've had it where like this repeater is on, but this one isn't like receiving the tick. So all of that is part of this line. Now because this blinks, I also have it going over here, and I need it to not do that. Let me think of a way of preventing it from doing that tick. Oh, I know. I didn't notice that before, but let's try. Nah, still gonna tick. I guess we could just leave it like this for now. I'll think of something else. I might like connect it some other way to this. But anywho, this redstone goes to the main box here, which is connected to all of the turntables. And the reason why I don't mind turning that off is because, let me get in here and then back out here, and oh, it's like, where'd the dirt go? If I turn this off, it'll still turn these off, as you can hear, and turn off the bellows, because it turns off the main gearbox. So I guess I'll do it that way. Another nice thing is these sidings act kind of like how glass blocks do, because they're not full blocks. So if I put it like right here and turn on and off the lever, or the power here, you'll see that it turns on and off. It doesn't interfere. Even if I turn it like so, it doesn't interfere with the redstone signal, which is awesome, because that way I can use it as a wall covering. Now, you can't use it in any other way besides corners. For instance, there's some redstone here and I want to cover it. Well, I can't put it against this. I can put it on this side and kind of half cover it, but that makes a half slab. But, you know, I can't put redstone here. But because that block up here is a corner, I am allowed to have it hidden, because there's nothing else taking up this cubed area. This corner here doesn't actually count as anything. And because it doesn't interfere with the redstone being a kind of a non-solid block, I can use it to cover up the opening and still turn on and off the switch without having to come up with some kind of wiring or anything, and then I can just plug that in. So there you go. So anyways, back to the on-fired pottery. Put that in there. So it's cooking right now, and if I break it while it's being cooked, it just turns into on-fire pottery. So nothing fancy. It doesn't like turn into half-baked pottery. As funny as that would be. Let's go ahead and put these back down here and do that. Alright, so definitely going to need a lot more hemp fibers, and I'm really wishing I had a automated crafting table right now. But I will make what I do need to for now, which is this, and then that will create an axle. This plus this will create more axles, and let me just actually, I might have extra axles. So if I do, I'll just reverse engineer that. But we should be fine. Anyways, I'm going to collect that pot, because we're going to use that in a bit. The first things first is I'm going to now move mechanical power from my water wheel all the way to my new mine entrance, my coal mine entrance. So let's go ahead and get all the way over here, eat some delicious steak from my freshly cooked cow meats. Yum, yum, yum. And go in here, go through the trap door, and go down. And we're going to need that and this. Go all the way to the end. And I've been putting a light every, like I'll put 2 gaps and then a torch. 2 gaps, 2 gearbox gaps, and then a torch. And that seems to light up the area quite well. Gosh. Throat is annoyingly sore, so sorry about that. And nice thing is if I do it this direction, oh wait, not this direction. I need to go the other way. Like so. So let me get to that side. And I'll basically be building it all the way through. So no need for you guys to watch me, but that's basically how I'm going to do it. You know, put 3 axles and a gearbox and so on and so forth until we connect it all the way to the very beginning. And I even have here a pathway, so I'm going to need a gearbox here at the bottom, and then I'm going to need the axles. And because I can't, well, I could build this the other direction, it's just easier. So let's see how many it will take. 1. Alright, That's pretty easy. Okay, so I only need to rotate it once to get it to go down. Need to figure out how I'm going to wire this. I'm thinking I'll have the wiring here. So I'll have a button that will activate some redstone back here. And the redstone needs to make its way. Let's see, there's that. Don't have a lot of room back here, sadly. A lot of, there we go. A lot of this dirt is like really close to the surface. See, you can see the grass there. So I'm just gonna clear this whole area out a bit more and clear that a bit. And then here I'm gonna need some smooth stone. So I'll just temporarily cover it with just cobblestone, and we'll replace all that with smooth stone in a bit. And I don't need, oh, I guess it doesn't matter if that's there or not. Can I clear that out a bit? I can. Okay, so we'll have the button here activate some redstone. Wow, that's a lot of hempseeds. Some redstone wiring. That's going to go to a, I need a flip-flop here. So here and here will be a flip-flop that's connected to a redstone torch system. That then will go here and do that, and that I can't remember if that will turn that on and off, but we'll find out, because once I connect this to power, we'll find out if this turns on or off. But this will be basically the basic setup for going down. And then I'm going to need to make some kind of Jacob ladder somewhere around here, or not Jacob's ladder, but some form of redstone ladder to bring the redstone from down there all the way up here. All this wiring stuff will be mostly done next episode, because we are running short on time. Let me just finish connecting the pipe, or the mechanical power here, and see if this turns on with this redstone like this, to see if even that setup will work. And I'm going to show you one more crafting thing before the episode is over. Alright, so we're at the last gearbox here, so let's go ahead and actually let me first put 1, 2, let's see, that would have been 1, 2 would have been there, 3 would have been here. Yeah, okay. No, wait, 3 would have been somewhere else. Let's just put 3 there for now. I'm running as fast as the mechanical power is almost going. Man, that's quite fast. No, I'm not going to catch up to it. But yeah, mechanical power isn't instantaneous. You got to actually have it transfer the kinetic energy across. So when I turn off mechanical power at the windmill, it takes a while before the mechanical power makes it all the way here. Clearly faster than I can run, though. So far. Alright. That seems to work. See, there's no smoke here. Remove that. Smoke. So, it is working perfectly fine. I'm just going to show you, while we're here, a base idea of kind of how the mechanical power... Oh, there's some rope in here. How the mechanical power moves this. So, obviously the button's not going to do anything quite yet, but it will. And when it does, it will basically toggle this on and off. So there's it toggled. Now mechanical power is being applied to the pulleys should be being applied to the pulleys. Why is it? It's not receiving mechanical power there. Why? I'm pretty sure that pulleys can take mechanical power from the top. But maybe they can only take it from the sides. That follows up my plan a bit. Alright, so let's do that. That. And then let's try and see if we can get this to go where we want it to. Put a torch there for lighting sakes. There we go. Alright, that should have mechanical power go through it and then prevent the mechanical power from going through it. Now we need a way of transferring the mechanical powers horizontally. So what we're going to do is go like that. I'm going to take you out of the equation because I don't need you to go this high anymore. Take you out of the equation and go like there, there. 1, 2, 3. Mechanical power should be able to do the same over here. So we'll do come on, 1, 2, 3. Mechanical power 1, 2, 1, and then the gearbox will be here, and let me flip that down. Oopsies. There we go. So let's see if I'm going to break this guy here so I can get where the wiring is when I need to. See if this works. Alright, I figured it out. It was working the way it's supposed to. I just didn't understand why it wasn't doing exactly what I thought it was supposed to do. So here there's no redstone power going to these guys, so nothing stopping it, so we're getting mechanical power. And the thing's all the way up, right? Now we disconnect the mechanical power to this, and there you go. The elevator drops. I thought the chest would stay. So because of that, we're going to use something else, and I'll show you next episode what that other thing is going to be. So yeah, it'll pretty much go as far as it can until it runs out of rope, and we're just going to disconnect this again. And when it's disconnected from the power, from redstone, mechanical power kicks in, reeling the ropes all the way back in and bringing it back. Why did it disconnect like that? That one must have one less rope than the other one. Because that only happens if one side starts or stops before the other one. So let me just quickly do a quick minor test here. Let's drop this down a bit. Okay, it's going down. Now let's bring it up. And yeah, okay, it's one piece. Yeah, so this one must have one less rope than the other one, which will be fixed. Yeah, 25, 26. Yes, it has one more rope than the other one. So that's why it did that. So anyways, I need to put more rope in here. And I promised you guys I would show you one more thing before we ended the episode. So I'm going to do that now, even though it is a lot later than I wanted it to, and I apologize for that. Let's do this one. Alright, so barrels. I told you that there's another use for barrels other than decoration, And so I'm going to show you what that other use is. No, it's not feeding you, it's you wolves. So I'm glad I got a whole bunch of gunpowder here. Whoopsies. Pick it up. Put that away. Gunpowder, I need... Oh, I think it's hemp. Oh, no, it's string. Yes. Pretty sure it's string. Okay. Ah, freaking doors. Yeah, we fixed the double door thing. Yeah, sure you did. Alright. So, I'm just going to take the stuff out that I know reacts with gunpowder. So, gunpowder plus string will be cooked up and make 2 fuses. So there we go. I'm going to put all this stuff back. Fuses are amazing things. You use them for a couple different recipes. The recipe I'm going to use it for requires 1 fuse, 1 barrel, and then you line the barrel with gunpowder, and that will make you a powder keg, which is better than Wolf's version of TNT. You can't, oh, get over here. You can't get TNT the typical way. So, like, if I search for the recipes for gunpowder here, you'll see, oh, I can use hemp as well. Okay, I wasn't sure. You'll see that there is no gunpowder, or there's no TNT block in Minecraft anymore. That's because the powder keg replaces the TNT block. So if you want to blow things up with the traditional TNT, just make a barrel, cover the barrel in gunpowder, and there you go, powder keg. I'm going to put the powder keg right there, because this will be kind of like explosives and stuff like that. And you can also use it for decorations, just do not put redstone power to it. It will blow up. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe to join the epicness. This is MrYourWilly signing off. Adios.
Trouble!